All right, those of y'all that voted for this man, raise your hand. What's going on here, man? Joe Biden forgets LL Cool J's name and also refers to him as boy. Can we all believe this, man? What is going on here? This is also, what's even more concerning about this is that this is also not the first time that Biden has done this. Can we watch the clip real quick?
The great artists of our time representing the groundbreaking legacy of hip-hop in America, LL Cool J. By the way,
LL Cool J. Can we get this man who's a hip-hop legend's name on the teleprompter, please? Biden forgetting a man who's been famous for nearly 4 decades, not having his name written on some kind of a sign for him to read.
By the way, that man's got biceps bigger than my thighs. I think he's been...
That boy's got biceps bigger than my thighs. Is that what he said? And the way he said it too, that country southern talk? All right, yo. Now, are we going to sit here and still pretend as if this man is not racist? Let me go back to that. I want to hear the reaction from the crowd.
By the way, that man's got biceps bigger than my thighs. I think he's been... And MC Light, both of you, thank you.
I saw some of the tweets where people were saying that it was cringe, which it was cringe. But I also felt that some of the audience was just laughing like, ha, 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 just trying to play it off. Maybe those were undercover agents in the crowd. Who knows? But I will say that, man, have we reached a point in society where I see videos like this and I have to sit and ask myself, are people really that stupid? Are people really that stupid to where they're just going to sit there and say, oh, well, you know, he's old. Then why is he the president? I don't know. Like, is he hardwired? Is someone controlling his brain and just not always working correctly at sometimes? Like I said, I mean, we don't want to dive too much into politics. Can we help it? I mean, this has to be some kind of hip hop award thing, I think, that happened over the weekend. And MC Light was also one of the awardees. But it's like, yo, first of all, why is a president who obviously does not listen to hip hop, does not care about hip hop? Yo, if you're going to mess up the legend's name, LL Cool J, that just goes to show that you obviously do not care for hip hop. You should be not giving any hip hop award speeches. Let's all acknowledge the fact, as we said in previous videos, that the government tried to and actually is destroying hip hop as we speak. So I find it so cliche that we have these government officials, presidents and mayors and other cities that try to say, oh, we acknowledge hip hop now. No, you don't. No, you don't. And clearly, when you have meaningless award shows like this right here, where the president fumbles a legendary hip hop icon's name, you guys are going to sit here and say, oh, well, we have to acknowledge the hip hop 50 because if we don't, then black people are not going to vote for you next year. Are they really just controlling the strings on the puppet so much that just keep everybody in this hypnotized state? Oh, but let's not talk about this too much, yo. Let's not talk about it too much because we see what's happening to people like Russell Brand, where as soon as you get a lot of followers and a lot of people start listening to what you say, now all of a sudden the censorship and all the other things start to happen. This is why a lot of y'all need to support YouTubers a lot more, man. And why people can't always rely on corporations to give us the checks. Sometimes we need the people to stand up and help, because this type of stuff right here is outrageous. And this shows me why maybe so many rappers are starting to speak on what's going on in politics, such as Ice Cube and even Snoop Dogg. Can we check out this video real quick that went viral of Snoop Dogg? I don't know when it was recorded, but still, this is what the man had to say about Trump.
I just want to say this real quick now on the political shit. Ain't no fucking way in the world y'all can vote for Donald Trump when he come back up again. If y'all do vote for him, y'all some stupid motherfuckers. I'm saying that to y'all. And this punk motherfucker don't care. Don't vote for that nigga. Please don't. Look what he do. He just don't give a fuck. Y'all honest, blue-collar, hard-working people and suffering. So if he don't care about y'all, He really don't give a fuck about us. So fuck him too. And fuck everybody down with Donald Trump. I said it, yeah, Snoop Dogg. Fuck him.
All right, Snoop. You the homie, so I ain't got nothing to say about you. Snoop has always been very nice to us. But let me go ahead and say this. Who should people vote for, Snoop? Because clearly this isn't it. Should we go back to the part where Joe Biden said that if you don't vote for me, you ain't black, to Charlemagne?
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
Maybe this is the reason why Charlemagne has been so critical of Biden lately on his show, because maybe he has to be, because everybody says, hey, man, when he said that to you, what did you do about it? You didn't say nothing about that. I mean, is anybody going to acknowledge that in the comment section? But I guess what can you say? What can you say, man? Yeah. Who should people vote for? Because clearly when somebody is at an award show giving an honor to black Americans, right? And he messes up the name so bad. Like, you did two big mess ups in less than 20 seconds. All right. You fumbled an icon's name and then you called him a boy. Wow, man. And like I said, this hasn't been the first time that Biden has done this. He has also called people Negroes, and he has called mayors boys too. But this LL, I'm actually kind of surprised that at the hip hop event that people still continue to laugh after that. It's just amazing to me. And the other interesting thing I find about this is that it seems that media has not really covered this. They've really tried to sweep this under the rug. Yeah, he knew what he said. That's why he corrected himself really quickly and said, man, I mean, this is obviously hardwired in this man's DNA to where he can just not help but say racist comments. And it's just so funny. And like I said, man, we ain't trying to get all into politics. We're not trying to go there with this. But it's just, man, how can you not with what's going on in the world? And people just really need to take the time to open up their eyes and just see what is going on right in front of your face. And then to the people that I know that are very strong about this and that do vote, the interesting thing that I always find is that I'll ask them questions like, oh, by the way, did you hear what Biden said the other day? He called that guy a Negro. They're like, oh, really? Oh, no, I didn't hear that. Oh, but Trump is racist. Huh. You know what? I'm going to sit here and I'm going to say maybe they all are. How could anybody from those generations possibly not be, right? Maybe we don't have a better choice. Maybe there is no better choices, you know? And maybe we just got to take what's given to us. I don't know if that's what's going on, but people got to see that this man obviously has no sense and he is just walking around, and I don't even know if he can read a teleprompter or what, but it's just, wow, man. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. But let's go. Election time is coming.